Okay guys, today I want to show you a little bit of how to use analytics and just how to put it into action. And if you've never used analytics, don't let it scare you. There's a lot of different things in here, but you don't need to use all of them. But it helps you to know a few, and then once you get those down, learn some more. So what I'm going to show you is something pretty simple, and that's using traffic sources. So right now I'm in analytics, and this is just my overview. Also, just to give you a heads up, I'm doing this just for this year. You can change that parameter up here, but that's for another tutorial. So I'm going to go to traffic sources on the left hand side. And when you first go to traffic sources, it's going to have all the traffic source information for all of your videos. If you look up in this box right here where it says search for videos, that's where you can specifically pinpoint any one video. So what it does is it lists your videos in like popularity. You can also click all of them and scroll through all of these, which is nice, but I know which one I want to use, so I'm going to go back to this little magnifying glass and click the second one here. And this is a tutorial video that I made on how to fade in and fade out audio track in GarageBand. So first off, that's pretty well optimized title. If I wanted to optimize it probably a little bit better, I could go in and change this to GarageBand editing or GarageBand tips or GarageBand editing tips or something like that. And then I would do a dash, and then I would do how to fade in and fade out an audio track. I might give that a try. So I could do that. I could try that later if I want, and then I would pay attention to that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually change something today. I'm going to scroll down. We're going to be focusing on right underneath that external website where it says Google search. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Google search, and it's going to show me what people typed into Google and then my video showed up and they watched it. So people actually typed in I don't want GarageBand loop to fade out. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to read through these and I'm going to look, and I'm going to see if there's any keyword phrases or any words that I don't have in either my description or my tags is really what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at my tags. So let's see. I'm going to do GarageBand crossfade tutorial. I have something similar, but I don't have exactly that. So what you do is you can just scroll up and click the click the title of the video, and it'll open in a separate window, which is nice. And then what I can do is I can just go down here, and first off I'm going to look at my tags. So I have fade in, fade out, GarageBand. What I did was I followed the title, fade in, fade out, GarageBand podcast, which really doesn't make too much sense, but I was talking, this is how to fade out a podcast, so that's why that's in here. Drallub, which is my secret tag technique, which if you don't know about that, you should check that out. Audio editing, okay. Crossfade and how to. So that one person typed in, I'm going to go back to it, they typed in GarageBand crossfade tutorial. Well, I don't have that. So you know what? I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to add it. GarageBand crossfade tutorial. Then I could also maybe try to take one of these out. I don't need to take one of these out, so I'm just going to keep it in here. So now I have an extra tag. I'm going to save my changes. And I can do that over and over again. I could actually change more than one of these tags. I could take a couple out, take a couple in, and then give it a month or give it a little while and see how the views do by looking at the analytics again. So that's basically what's known as pruning a video, such as like a plant. Like if you keep maintaining like a bonsai tree or something, you can maintain it. You prune off dead leaves and branches and stuff like that. Video is the same way. If you don't just put it up on YouTube and cross your fingers and hope that it's going to work for you. You actually add keywords, you pay attention to the traffic, you come back to it, and you trim it up. And that's what you should do for all of your videos. Keep them fresh.